From I love you because God, I don't have a problem with love songs. I don't have a problem with saying, if I'm gonna go out on a date, I'm single now. I've been single for 8 years, and if I'm gonna go out on a date, I'm not gonna always talk about Shirley Caesar. I ain't gonna even talk about me. I don't even really want to play my music. I want to hear something smooth. I don't really have a problem with that, and I'm thinking about doing a love song from a pure man who is a Christian. And it won't be a church love song album. It won't be one of those things that have. But if you read the Songs of Solomon, it gets real deep, But at the end of the day, I don't want to sing that. How can you even sing that? But I don't have a problem with a man with a pure heart that says, "Here's how I feel about the woman I love." Okay, yeah, and I want to talk about the Lord gave it to me, but then I want to just talk about your eyes a minute. I want to talk about you. And the thing about it is, music is so lustful, and so what if somebody just sings something very pure and just straight ahead? So it's not even, because now I don't have to do it for money. I don't have to do it to get no radio play. I do it because now this is what I want to say. It's not enough of us talking out there about love and life and marriage and relationship. We just think, to be honest with you, we get married because we want to have sex legally. That's the end of the day, we want to be, but then all of a sudden, later down the road, there's all these problems and we can't get through it. We got to talk first, and I think that's been a big issue. So I'm a worshiper first, but I think I have these things in me. I'm writing books. I got a book and whatnot. I'm writing, and not just about my life. It's a novel, not a fictional novel, by a Christian man. So it is what it is.
Okay. And I appreciate your honesty on that, because I know I've always wondered that one of your songs is called "Make Time for Love," and it's on the Something About Love album. And I just always wondered, what was the impetus behind that? Because I didn't know if it was strictly considered gospel, make time for love, but it was more so make time for the loved ones in your life. Tomorrow's not promised. You got to be there for them today.
It's a love song to friends and people and family. You hit it right on the head. The reality is we take for granted that people are just going to be around. But you don't know when somebody leaves that house that day if they're going to ever come back. So, you don't have a lot of time to waste. Bishop said it best, my Bishop Jake said it best. Basically, all we have is time, and we're running out of it every day. So at the end of the day, you got to make time for love, because we'll be so busy, we'll get so this, and we'll get so twisted that, it'll become a thing.
Now, I also want to ask, my favorite song by you is A Closer Walk. That's just, it is hard because, no one tops the list over another, but that one means a lot, to be a closer walk with you. A walk with me, but, talking to our Savior. But for you, do you have any one favorite of all the things that you've done, of all the artists that you've worked with? Can you pick one?
No. I like Draw Nigh from the David album. It's really one of my favorite albums, one of my favorite songs. But it's like having favorite kids. You really can't. This one does this one, that one does that one. So it's all good.
Okay. And speaking of your children, I know they were featured on the intro to your last album, Love Unstoppable. And have they ever been featured on any previous projects? And are they aspiring musicians as well?
My daughter is a really good singer. She sang that a cappella. She picked it. I told her how it went, and then she just sang it. Got behind the mic. We didn't put no music behind her, and she just sang it really pure. She has a beautiful voice, and I'm so proud of her. She's really wonderful. And my son, he likes to dance. He likes to pop lock and everything. But one day he was praying for me in the car. He just said, "Dad, you're not feeling good." And he prayed for me, man, and it really touched me. I said, "I want you to pray on my album." And so we wrote out his prayer, and we just sang it, and he just said it the way he said it. So I'm always glad to get my kids involved.
Now, what's next for Fred Hammond? You've won every major award there is to win. You're still doing what you're doing because you're called to do it. So what's next? What are you currently working on?
Like I said, right now I'm working on some fictional novels. I have these stories I want to tell, and everybody can't be Tyler. They're not giving out movie deals like that. So I don't want to wait for it, but I have these little paperbacks that are about 200 pages, and I'm writing them, and they're about the stories that I see, and I don't take it from any one particular person, but I take it from real life issues that have happened. In my stories, people die, people get killed. Everything I witnessed in my life, there's sexual issues, there's great God stories, there's healing, there is death, there is real life stuff, but in the end I want to show how God is the thread through all of it. And it's just So that's what we're looking at doing right now. I have a Warehouse Worship, a DVD coming out with 30 of my songs that we did in my warehouse. It's coming out in July, near Walmart and places, and a couple other things.
Okay. And tell us, where can we check out your music and the Warehouse Project? What's your website?
FredHammondLive.com. FredHammondLive.com. Go there and look at what we're doing there. I'll be changing it pretty soon, so go ahead and check it out now.
Well, we thank you so much for being here with us and sharing your time with us tonight. You guys check out Fred. Continue to support him and his music and his message, because he has certainly been a blessing to me. But you share your mess in the pot. Hey, you put it out there.
Your mess will become your message. Right.
That's true. That's true. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This is Ashley with DPB and Entertainment, right here with the one and only Mr. Fred Hammond.
Deuces.
Cut.